By the way, thank you for volunteering to take care of the planters.
No.
Oh, it's no trouble. I'm not sure I'm up to the task though. Oh, and I'll make sure the roof is unlocked for you. I imagine it's going to be a lot of work, but I'm sure you can handle it.
Yes.
Alright, I'll do my best. I'll go take a look at them later.
What up?
Good girl again.
Did you see that ad in the train?
What up?
The media's gonna come to our school. At least be a little interested in it. Cover up by faculty and principal of Shujin Academy, where the Phantom Thieves first appeared. It's been a huge deal already. I wonder what's gonna happen to the principal now. Anyways, we made the right choice going after big targets. Everywhere I go, people are talking about us. Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm fine. That girl just now, don't you think she was fine?
What?
The Phantom Thieves are on fire right now, so I wonder if I got a chance if I asked her out?
Oh, you don't have any chance.
It sucks that I can't just say I'm actually a Phantom Thief to anybody.
Oh, you're not.
Gosh. May I have some iced coffee?
Coming right up.
Great animal, Shin. That's right. Ah, the rich girl.
Hey, ain't she kinda cute? Maybe we should ask her some questions too.
You see her, Luigi, already? You try to talk to her.
Free time is almost up. Shouldn't you be heading back soon?
What? He's Sujin soon.
That's right. By the way, your blonde friends seem very excited on the airplane coming here.
Ah,
Hey, you're that girl we saw watering the plants.
yeah.
Sorry to surprise you. I'm another third year who was asked to come chaperone this trip. I accepted the task to take my mind off of things, but I wasn't sure how to spend my free time.
Spend it with us.
We're here! I think I should be going. See you.
Sorry, were you waiting long?
That girl you were talking to just now, do you know her?
No, that was my first interaction with her. She said she was a third year, same as you, Makoto.
I've never really spoken to her, though. It looks like our free time is over. Let's head back to the hotel.
Oh. This is the special event I'm talking about.
Oh, what am I doing? I feel like such an idiot for getting psyched for this. Then again, we are on a trip, so...
Excuse me, Miss Kawakami? About the post-beach plans.
Ah!
Did I find you at a bad time?
Not at all! What's the matter? Look, they have coffee with butter in it. Do you think it tastes good?
It tastes buttery.
There's acai powder over here.
Doesn't it feel like you could just spend forever at places like these?
No.
I know what you mean.
And that's the rich girl.
I'm human. I have to be. Alright. I've managed by myself before, and I can do it again now. I just need to take down Okumura before those guys do. Huh? That kitty. I'm really messed up.
Shall we dispose of it?
Leave it me.
We do not have time to waste on a solitary feline.
Is this really impossible alone? How horrible! What? I can't see. Who's there? Esther? Ugh.
Intruder, after them. Where did they go? We must find them.
Another one has been located. Be on guard. There are 2 of them. Divide and pursue.
Intruders discovered. Commencing pursuit protocol.
The door has closed. Is there any way by which we can open it? Performing biometric authentication. What does it mean by that? Storage is an error. Only registered personnel may proceed past this point.
Oh, this is...
Security system might be a bit of a problem.
What the hell's up with this?
Look at it. There's no way we can force that thing open.
Yeah, true.
We've hit a blockade quite early, but we have to control the real Okumura's cognition to pass.
Oh, that means Mona hasn't been able to proceed any further either. So if he's here in the palace, he would have to be somewhere before this door.
Really? That's smart.
Halt, Vigilante!
What?
Who's that?
Haru.
Those clothes. Could she be? A black mask? Wait, is she the one Madarame and Kaneshiro were talking about?
So, she's the reason for all those people going brain dead? It was a girl this whole time?
Hey! Don't make conclusion like that.
Are you the one who has been following us?
Say something, damn it!
Oh, I know that voice.
Understandings.
Mona! You're okay! Long time no see, Panther.
Hasn't been that long.
Heh.
If you came for the treasure, you should just go home with your tail between your legs.
Actually, we were looking for you.
The treasure will be taken by me, and this beauty thief.
Beauty thief, right.
Beauty thief?
I'll have you know she's a persona user too. My name is Beauty Thief.
She really called herself that?
Really?
Any tension that was in the air has just gone out the window.
We will take the treasure.
Mona brainwash you? That's stupid.
Mona already said that.
You are not qualified to be phantom thieves. Do you even understand what it means to be a phantom thief? An admirable phantom thief is... Yeah, tell them! You! What do you think it means?
One who helped the weak.
Yes, that's right. Enough with the idle chit-chat.
You started it.
Mona, who the hell is she?
Wait, I'll fix this. You!
Me?
Learn to take a hint.
What?
Huh?
And you're very vulgar and very stupid.
That is true.
What?
What was it again?
You came all the way here just to say that.
I don't know. Kinda feels like she ain't dangerous at all.
We will take the treasure.
You already said that.
We don't have time to chat.
You're the one who make a chat.
No point, it won't open.
We can. Haru can.
Don't underestimate us. Behind you!
Here they come.
Snap out of it, we need to go! We'll meet up later at our usual spot. Let's hurry!
Leon. Okay, that's Haru. This girl is Haru Okumura.
Come on! Move!
Are you okay? Okay.
Would you happen to be interested in gardening?
Yeah, want some help?
Really? In that case, if you could help me unload this? Boys sure are strong. Thank you. You're a second year, aren't you? That makes me just a tad older. Have we met somewhere before? Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm...
Haru Okumura, correct? The only daughter of Kunikazu Okumura, CEO of Okumura Foods. Care to explain why you were inside your father's palace?
Oh, so that's where we met. Wow, you figured it out in just a day.
Yeah,
You looked really good in that biker gang outfit.
biker gang.
Let's not talk about that. So, why did you become a phantom thief?
Why?
My father's highly regarded as a manager, but I had various doubts about him. Things have grown quite serious lately. That's why I want to make amends, even though it may only be for my own satisfaction. But I wonder if this is just running from the problem.
Where did you meet Morgana?
It was pure coincidence. I found a lonely-looking cat in front of our office building.
And that was Morgana?
And when I followed him, I ended up in the metaverse. There's no way for me to change my father's company. But if I became a phantom thief, I thought I'd at least be able to change him.
Isn't there any way we can work together?
I can't cooperate with people who don't know what they want to do. What you're doing is unnecessarily causing a stir among the public. Besides, the phantom thieves who should be helping the weak are not helping their own teammate.
Shut up, Morgana.
I just want my father to atone for his crimes and help Mona-chan, who gave me a chance to do just that.
But aren't our objectives the same? It'd be better if we work...
No, thank you. I will do this with Mona-chan and him alone. I'm home, Father.
Drive them away. That's right. Make it a priority. I finally get a foothold into politics and this happens. Phantom thieves? Huh. Did the media ask you anything?
No, not at all. What's this about phantom thieves?
It seems I'm ranked first on the forum of these so-called phantom thieves.
Is it because of the news coverage?
It's jealousy of the successful. Nothing but the barks of the masses who lack the resolve to sacrifice what's needed for their well-being. Both the young and the old are overjoyed with some foolish idols. This country has no future.
What if they do exist? What if these phantom thieves really can steal hearts?
Are you still having doubts about me?
Of course.
No.
More importantly, I hope things are going well with that young man.
What young man?
Yes, Father.
Very well then. He may not seem like it, but he's still the son of an influential politician. Be cordial with him.
Are you trying to marry her off?
He'll eventually become a necessary connection for this company. Or rather, for me.
I understand. I will do the best I can.
Good. That's how a daughter of Okumura should be.
It's your home. What are you? Okay, we're gonna stake out mementos, right?
You're going to apologize when Mona comes, all right?
I know already. And why are you just saying that to me?
'Cause you're the one who broke his heart.
We need to be wary of the beauty thief, too.
So we're doing a stakeout here.
We'd better be ready for the long haul.
Ain't he gonna show up today? I mean, what time is it now?
Hold that thought.
You guys are seriously slacking off way too much!
Do you have business with us?
Aren't you fulfilling the requests on the Phantom Aficionado website? Even leaving comments? It'd be best if you don't accept them so recklessly.
The police will track you down in no time. If that were to happen, we'd be caught up in it as well.
That's not what I intended. But that would be my fault. I'm actually not that great with machines. I'm truly sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
They're telling us for our sake. We should be thanking them.
Yes, Haru. Tell the cat.
Won't you please put what happened behind us? So I'm the one you're here for? You guys need me after all? Is that it?
Really? You're fatal to our team.
Really?
Ryuji! We're sorry too, Morgana. We weren't taking your feelings into consideration at all.
Lady on. Everyone, shouldn't you be using code names?
Ryuji didn't really mean what he said, you know? He wants to apologize.
Well, it's like, it was my bad too. I mean, I don't mind if you're not human or if you're useless.
Well, you're not gonna say that, right?
What a douche.
On setup was completely ruined.
Oh, is that right? So I am just some useless cat to you guys. You're so full of yourselves, but do you have the skills to back that up? Try and catch me then! Get in, beauty thief! If you can't do this, don't count on me ever coming back.
There they go.
Did he even think about how long he made us wait? Fine, we'll do this!
Jeez, this isn't what we came here to do.
Stupid Ryuji. Stupid cat.
Alright.
Look, there he is. We need to go after him and talk things through. That idiot Kraus.
Hey!
Yeah, Mona, are you okay?
You gotta hear us out, Morgana.
There's nothing I have to talk to you about. Come on, there's no need to keep being so stubborn. I can't just give in like this. I have my pride to protect.
What's that over there?
Huh?
Yeah.
Shoot.
It seems we've fallen for the oldest trick in the book.
Those two.
It'll never end at this rate. What do we do now? I don't hear the sound of his engine at all. Could they have left mementos?
Our lack of vehicle puts us at a severe disadvantage. We should probably just head home for today.
Damn it! Freaking Morgana.
Freaking Ryuji.
Serves them right. Are you sure that was what you wanted?
Of course it was.
You made me look everywhere for you. What were you doing somewhere without any reception? Out late with guys, that's it, isn't it?
I would never do such a thing.
Come on, let me have some fun too, will ya? Can't you do that for me?
Haru! You little... Let go of Haru! Ah!
What the? Goddamn cat!
Mona-chan! Damn it.
I am useless. Someone... anyone... is anybody out there?
Will you shut up, you stupid cat? Damn that Morgana. He is so getting it the next time we run into him.
Was that Mona's voice? Hey, over there! That doesn't seem right to me.
Please! Let go!
Okumura-san! Mona!
The hell are you doing to our friend? Sorry about the disturbance. It's just a lover's quarrel with my fiancée.
The hell?
What? But she's clearly fighting you.
Yeah.
How dare you make a fool of me? I'll be telling your father about this too. I won't forget your faces.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mona-chan... This is nothing.
Was that person really your fiancé? Oh, so you're engaged then? That didn't seem like an ordinary fight, though. Shouldn't you talk to your parents about it?
I think it'd be useless. I'll just be told to beg for his forgiveness, even if it means groveling on the ground.
I kill mosquitoes.
It seems she has her reasons.
I'll, apologize about what happened earlier. So, would you let Haru rest for a while?
Of course. We'll take her to your place, yeah?
Thanks. I'm sorry. I fell asleep. Did you get enough rest? Mona-chan? Anyway, it's just as I told you a moment ago. I can't have you guys risk your lives anymore for someone useless like me.
Don't talk like that.
To be frank, there's no assurance that I'll turn back into a human either. This can't be called a fair deal. That's why I think we should split up.
Who said we're acting as phantom thieves for your sake? I'm doing it to expand my own horizons.
No need to tiptoe around the situation. We're splitting up. You should stop lying. Do you remember what you said to me when I found you collapsed in the metaverse? That you're a phantom thief. That you're going to get stronger and have the others acknowledge you. You love being here, don't you? Of course not. I was lying to myself too. But when I formed a contract with my persona, I understood it all. Doing this because my father is doing something horrible was nothing but a superficial reason. The truth is, I
don't want to get married, right?
I thought that since an adult with responsibilities made the decision, it couldn't be wrong. I was such a fool, tied down by vague notions, and stayed quiet as my marriage partner was chosen. But I won't tolerate this anymore.
Good.
I can't stand that creep!
Yeah!
That's how I truly feel. Why are you looking at me all of a sudden? Mona-chan, why is it that you always talked about becoming human again? That's... At first, I only thought of this team as a temporary dwelling until I regained my memories. But I wasn't making any progress on finding out what I am or why I was born.
Morgana.
I wanted a reason of my own. A reason to stay with the Phantom Thieves. I don't have anyone I want to save or get revenge on. Someone like me has no reason to stay here. That's why, to me, this team is...
Come on, say it. You can do it.
only place I can belong. I want to stay here forever.
Finally.
That was refreshingly honest.
You should have just said so from the start, jeez.
If you stick with me, there's no telling what kind of trouble will come up. You better be sure about this.
It's a little late for all that, don't you think? Of course we want to stay with you too.
Well, I'm sorry I worried you guys. This is where I belong. My mind's all set. I'll make sure to work hard to pay my dues. It's too late to cancel our deal, got it?
Let's do it together.
We're reforming our give and take deal.
I feel like my bond with Morgana is growing deeper. Kind of magician ranks up. Endure. Chance to withstand an otherwise fatal attack with 1 HP remaining.
Alright.
Well, in the end, wouldn't you say that your encounter with us was destiny?
That's right. Encounter.
Oh crap, the last train's coming up!
I must go as well.
Let's continue this another time.
Stay at our place. I'll arrange it.
Good, Futaba.
See you all tomorrow.
I'm gonna sleep. I'm exhausted. Man, this place is as drab as always.
Hey, what's going on here? You brought over another girl?
Don't get any ideas.
That's not what I meant. Anyway, don't break her heart, all right? So, you found our cat and even took care of it.
Oh, it wasn't a bother or anything. I'm the one who took care of you, though.
What's up? You seem happy.
It's been a while since I've had a meal with so many people.
Make sure you go home today before it gets too late, okay? I'm sure your parents are worried.
It's fine if you don't want to go home either, you know.
No, I'll go home. If my father suspects something, it'll be more difficult to change his heart, wouldn't it? I'll contact you again, so... Oh, right. Can we exchange contact info?
Yeah.
Will you be okay on your own? If you need, I can go with you. You belong here, don't you, Mona-chan? Well, yeah.
The matter's been settled. You'll be welcomed into his household.
What?
Excuse me?
You won't officially be registered yet, but isn't that how things are with young people these days? Go prove your sincerity to him. You can do that, can't you?
So, I'm not even allowed to decide where I will live, am I?
Not only do you come home late, you've even stayed out overnight without permission. I thought I had been clear about the friends you choose.
Father, they're not like...
I have my hands full right now with the company. Don't cause any more trouble for me. Hello. Yes, it's fine. Go on.
Hello? I need to discuss something with everyone. Can we all meet?
That's horrible. It's that same fiancé guy, right? You know what's going to happen.
Based on what Haru just told us, she'll be taken to his house on October 11th. That means our deadline is the 10th.
But if we trigger a change of heart in your father, he'll definitely be taken by the police. The label of a criminal's daughter will forever stick with you. Your current living situation may change as well.
If I accept a happiness based on the misfortune of others, I'll be no better than my father. And to be honest, I've actually left a request on the Phantom Aficionado website before. She did so around the time we were mulling over who to target next. But the Phantom Thieves didn't make a move. That's when I met Mona-chan. I thought it was fate. I made my decision then,
If the Phantom Thieves wouldn't act, I'd do it myself.
The mental shutdowns, treasure, and finally, the change of heart. Our interests have come together.
Would you cooperate with us now?
Of course! I should be the one cordially asking to be allowed on the team.
From here on, we may be going up against the culprit behind those mental shutdown occurrences. This will be different from our training in Mementos. You better brace yourselves.
You're suddenly lecturing us?
You're too naive. Haru's barely a hair better than an amateur. She's awakened to her powers, but it's weak. Even her persona's lacking a solid form at the moment.
Oh.
Weak? Really? She can transform at the very least, but to be frank, she may slow us down. A lot.
I'm sorry for causing such trouble.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's actually convenient for us to target that CEO. Check out this news blog.
There's a lot of negative comments in regard to the Phantom Thieves. The names of obvious criminals have come up, so why haven't the Phantom Thieves acted yet?
The way they're getting heated is on a different level.
Don't forget about the intel on the mental shutdown cases, all right?
Of course! We'll get them both.
October, 10th, was it? We're gonna change Okumura's heart by then.
Hey, wait up!
You won't escape.
There!
Well, looks like we caught up to you, Mr. CEO.
I'm sorry. I've had a change of heart. I'll prove it.
What?
Father.
Haru, you were always so agreeable. Whether it was in school or after, you only ever did as I said. You've become so admirable.
Really?
What's gotten into him?
Ah, yes. Do you remember, Haru? You cried your eyes out when my work kept me from attending your first sports day.
Wait, guys. I don't think he don't know how it works about stealing hearts.
It was then that you stopped talking back to me. Honestly, you had me worried. Still, you stood up against me and became an independent young woman. Nothing could make a father happier than seeing that.
You still remember something that happened so long ago?
Don't believe him. It's an obvious lie.
Back then, you poured your heart into making delicious food. You wanted to bring joy to others. Why did you change?
Forgive me, Haru, but I would never last if my treasure was stolen. Please, don't do it. I'm begging you.
Father, let's end it here.
Ah, Haru. You foolish girl.
What?
Overcome failure at any cost, even if it means betraying others. That is our family motto. The cold reality of kicking people down is part of business. Virtues and sentiments are for losers. What happiness can be found in acting with justice but losing the battle?
What happiness can be found through profit, gained by crushing the hearts of others?
Better that than fail. I'd much rather destroy others than wallow in the misery of debt. Regardless, I shall soon set sail into the
Sorry, guys.
to the upper echelons of the world, to Utopia. My name shall be etched in the annals of history.
Huh.
Make your decision, Haru. If you cast them away, I'll let you join me on this ship. Stay and you will be incinerated along with this entire base. Now then, what is your choice? You fool.
Noir!
Damn it!
What about you there?
What? The cat?
Don't you want to get out of here alive? Want to board my ship? You're fighting against the others, are you not?
So you were spying on us.
Could he know?
You'll gain nothing by staying with them. That's what you believe, isn't it? You are absolutely right. Sell them out. Cut them off for your own personal gain. I'll even give you the switch once we take off. So, do we have a deal? I'll give you 10 seconds. Time is money after all.
Don't take me for such a fool. Everything's gains and losses for you, isn't it? I pity you, Mr. CEO. You lived with Haru for 17 years and you still haven't realized? In this world, there are tons of things that money and fame can't buy. What point would there be in only saving myself? Nobody could replace these guys, period. You know what that means? Your offer was a no-go from the start!
What?
Whoa, it hit! Ha! Way to go, me!
Way to go, me!
Stole the show, man!
Father.
So much for the negotiation. You rebels. There is time before launch. I will crush you all!
Very well, then.
Bring it!
You little! You won't get out alive! In the end, I am just one more in a lineage of failures. I will contact your fiancé and rescind the marriage offer.
Good.
This will be the end for Okumura Foods. Forgive me, Haru.
Father.
You were behind all the breakdowns and mental shutdowns, weren't you?
I admit I spent large sums of money to help my company grow, and to crush business competitors.
Answer me, damn it! Did you do it or not?
Not personally, I had a contract! All I did was make the requests to have them eliminated!
What?
Requests? Then there really is a mysterious criminal in people's palaces after all. So it's true. What kind of contract did you form? And with whom?
Come on, stop crying and tell us!
Warning. Damn it, why now? Mr. CEO, can't you stop that thing? Oh well. We can't just throw our lives away like this. Look, up there! We've taken your treasure. Huh? There's one more thing you need to tell us. Have you seen this criminal's face before?
We don't got time to get that out of him!
We'll just have to inquire about it back in the real world.
Yes.
Panther! Shouldn't we bring Father with us? Don't worry, he'll be fine. We'll end up dead if we're not out of here soon, though. Only you can follow through on your own responsibilities. That is what you've taught me, Father.
What?
My utopia.
No one saw him. Who's dead? It's gonna end badly. It's really gonna end badly, guys.
My heart is still pounding. We did a great job in there.
You know, Morgana, you seemed almost normal when you took the treasure.
Oh?
Yes. Usually you are become a monster cat.
The truth behind the mental shutdowns remains unsolved, though. Okumura wasn't the culprit. Still, he did mention requesting people to be eliminated. He has to know who's responsible. Mom. Is this
His treasure was a plastic model kit?
What's the matter? I remember Father telling me something before he changed. He said there was a model kit he really wanted back when he was a child. But no matter how much he begged my grandfather, he never got it.
Your family could get like 1,000 of those kits, though.
Okumura Foods has been around for generations, but it was a small company until my father took over. My grandfather was a good man, but not the best businessman. He'd even lend money with no collateral. It seems the debt collectors were a frequent presence when my father was young.
Well, that must be why. Why Okumura was so willing to pursue his own happiness at the expense of others.
Whoa! This thing's insane!
It is a staggering price. I've heard this can happen to collector's items, but still.
People are gonna pay that much for a plastic toy?
Nice!
By the way, when exactly is the change of heart supposed to happen?
Soon. That's all we know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens until then. Once he has his change of heart, we'll surely be able to find out who's behind the mental shutdowns.
So you're the one who grew these, Senpai?
You can just call me Haru. The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well. This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
All I did was add some, how do I put it, aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement. Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
I'm looking forward to it.
Why don't we plant you, Mona?
Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here.
Well, let's get started.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more millimeters to the left.
That's not gonna make a difference.
Hey, you know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party? Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
I must agree. It would be not only a celebration, but a welcoming as well. I'd like to do something among ourselves.
Let's do it then! A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru!
Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough.
How is everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it?
Well then, how about a night party? At Destinyland.
Yay!
By Destinyland, do you mean that Kingdom of Dreams?
It would be a bit late, but there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night.
What?
The entire park? You're talking about the Destinyland, right?
Didn't you say you'd like to do something amongst ourselves?
I did, but...
Hold on, I'll go check.
She really thinks like a celebrity.
What the heck's she gonna check?
Guys, it looks like it will work.
What?
We're really gonna have it at Destinyland? Not like one of the restaurants, but the entire park?
Even just for one night, the price is insane. Oh, that won't be a problem. We had originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal. We'd barely get anything back if we cancel the reservation, so why not take advantage of it?
Wouldn't that be oddly conspicuous, though?
It's still officially under the company's name. We needn't worry.
In that case, let's do this! We'll just celebrate twice as hard today!
I'm sorry for disrupting everyone. You did come to help me after all. Well, let's get back to it.
So, seriously, how much does it cost? For real?
It's just like we're having our celebration at Destinyland tonight.
That was delicious.
Wow, this place is so beautiful.
The food was arranged on my plate as though it were paint on a canvas.
The staff brought out this table and food just for us, huh?
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view.
The VIP life is incredible! Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
There really is no one else here. We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dreams. Is this lighting just for our sake as well?
That's right.
It's beautiful.
It's not as beautiful as you.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a site like this.
Lady An, this view is not as beautiful as...
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited about this stuff.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too, Ryuji.
This is just because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
I did not.
Yeah.
You said something like that.
I'm fighting those.
What was that?
My, this is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well. But given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
Perhaps that will have to wait until next time.
Either way, this party's totally the best one so far. It's freaking amazing!
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it.
Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means. This'll really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
You're already talking about our next party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
Seriously? That party will be for me!
Still, how do I put this? I met Mona-chan. I got to know you all. Isn't everything going a little too perfectly? It's actually a bit frightening.
You worry too much.
I must just be overly cautious because of my circumstances up till recently. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Hey, isn't it almost time? You know, for the press conference?
Oh, perfect timing!
Father.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to gather here. Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the whole truth behind my company's labor situation. How my employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation. And how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
So are you saying all of this was done under your orders?
Yes, I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happened to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Yes.
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some answers.
About that. I have a critical piece of information to announce here today.
Here it comes. Okumura is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdowns.
What?
Okumura-san?
What the hell?
Huh?
Father?
Why did he collapse?
That didn't look right at all.
Don't tell me. Mona-chan, what's going on? No, that's impossible!
What happened?
I want to know that myself! We made sure we just took the treasure, too. I should call home.
This isn't our fault, is it? It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right? That's how it should work.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
What's wrong?
This is the same. I remember now. It's just like what happened to my mom.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
But why did they target Okumura-san?
Damn it! What the hell's going on here?
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time.
Haru!
This ain't our fault, right?
I'd like to think so.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today, I think we should all return home.
It's open. Welcome.
Ah, you're the third year Okumura-san, correct? So good to see you. Please, have a seat. Are you okay? Okay?
Huh?
Yes. I'm sorry, I did come here because I wanted to, but I'm not exactly adept at saying what's on my mind. Oh, that's perfectly fine. I'm not all that great at chatting with the people either.
Excuse me?
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. How about some snacks? No need to be modest here.
You have my thanks.
It must be pretty weird, right? I came here for counseling, but I can't seem to say anything.
Well,
not weird in the least. Just take your time. We'll go at whatever pace you need. And if you still don't feel comfortable by the end of our time, well, just have some tea and head on home for the day. I do enjoy tea time. Perhaps I'll feel more relaxed if I think all of this in that way.
Quite.
Absolutely. Nobody's going to distress if they come in here all worked up like, I have to talk right now. Thinking of this as just sneaking away to relax with some tea would probably help you feel more open. Relaxing with some tea. I do that quite often, but on my own. Do you find that more relaxing?
Yes.
People close to me in my life. They don't really feel like people I could sit and enjoy some tea with. Even my family was always focused solely on work.
I see.
So, was mealtime essentially the same setup as tea time?
Yes.
Meals where we actually ate together were almost always uptight dinner at work-related events.
I see.
I've never been to upscale social events, so I'm not sure if I should ask this. But well, didn't you ever feel lonely? Lonely? Yes, I think so. If I were given the chance, I would only want to spend more time with my family. Why don't we call it a day now? Feel free to stop by again, anytime you like. But yes, I do apologize. It seemed I extended the tea time much longer than I had intended. No problem at all. If anything, I'm happy to hear it. I'll make sure to pick up snacks that pair well with tea. I received word from Futaba-chan about our upcoming event. There's still some time until we meet through, so I am going to go take care of my flower first. See you later.
I suppose plants do need watering after all. Oh, I know. You should go help Haru. I'll let the others know.
How troubling.
Do you want some help?
Oh, have you come up here to assist me? You, heard that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just, so much has happened to me lately.
You can tell me.
Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult. Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me, which means suddenly I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees. But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management.
I couldn't imagine.
Yes, it is quite hard to fathom. I may be the president's daughter, but I never anticipated I'd end up involved in company matters. Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks. It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust. They try to sound comforting by saying things like, "Don't worry," or "Leave it to me." But it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people. I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though. The only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age, closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other time? In return, what can I do to help you? I don't have any unique talents.
You have money.
How about this? You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone, to take my mind off of everything that's happened. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment? I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but...
I want to try them.
You like vegetables? That's good to know.
I don't like it.
But to tell the truth, I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe?
That's a great idea.
Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion. I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good. Well then, shall we head over to the hideout?
I've grown some new vegetables. I would love to get Sakura-san's opinion on them as soon as possible. But things are a little hectic at the moment. We should go together when we have more time. I'll be up on the rooftop after school, so come by when things are convenient for you. Oh, it looks like Haru's vegetable already. Let's go meet her on the rooftop. Oh, I thought we were going to automatically go there, but not, so let's get to the rooftop.
My!
Ren-kun, have you decided on any plans for today? Let's hang out. Huh? At a time like this? Is this perhaps part of your grand infiltration strategy? I don't know. Well, perhaps you should think about it a little more. That aside, contact me when you decide on your schedule. Oh,
My.
it's a secret. It sounds like it's really important. I suppose relaxation is pretty vital at a time like this. In that case, I like to use this opportunity to bring my most recent harvest to Sakura-san. This may be a good opportunity to deepen my bond with Haru. I'd like to stop by LeBlanc today. Could you join me? Sure.
I'm so glad.
Great. Now let's go then.
Hello, Sakura-san. I'm sorry for asking this of you.
It's all good. Not like I have customers to deal with. So, this is what you grew?
Yes. I'd like an honest opinion from a culinary professional.
Let me see. To be honest, both the taste and appearance are the opposite of what I'd call market grade.
I see.
But it's impressive you managed to grow anything at all up on a rooftop of all places.
I'm honored to hear you say that.
You know, I can't say it tasted good, but it was actually somewhat refreshing. Kind of like how you feel good after taking bitter medicine.
I first came across the plant in my house. It's possible that it's an experimental breed created for use at Okumura Foods. Thank you very much for the input, Sakura-san. I'll take note of that.
Haru's vegetable have a bitterness to them, but also exude a strong energy.
He's right. That was the same thought I had. I think I understand what Sakura-san meant when he said they were refreshing.
The sun-bathed vegetable seems to fill me with energy. They may prove useful during palace forays.
I agree. I'm so happy. I didn't expect this hobby of mine to provide value to the Phantom Thieves. This is actually the only thing I can honestly say I'm good at.
No, it's not. There's a lot of things you're good at. You don't have to do this.
But it's what I want to do. Oh, then, do you think you could help me out again sometime? Like you did today?
Obviously.
It's a deal. We're like real Phantom Thieves.
We are a real Phantom Thief, girl.
Okay, I'll do my best from now on.
Haru seems a little more enthusiastic than before. Bye, Nijima.
It seems you were probing into a certain conglomerate. There's the possibility you even infiltrated their company building. Perhaps some sort of connection? Tell me about this person.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Empress persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Doom, doom. Haru Okumura. Arcane Empress rank. Cultivation. Allow you to grow vegetable with Haru on the Sujin Academy rooftop.
Alright.
Growing vegetable with Haru. You can ask Haru, who has incredible green thumb, to grow vegetable for you. Haru vegetables are full of energy and grant a variety of effect when used as items. They may prove useful when exploring the metaverse.
Still, he was right. The taste leaves much to be desired. Thank you!
Thank you for having me. Your feedbacks on the vegetable was a big help. Oh, if there are any vegetable you like in particular, just let me know. I certainly have plenty of seeds, so if you have a preference, I'll prioritize growing those first. Thanks, I'm counting on you. Of course, I won't let you down. I may not be very good yet, but I'll contribute to the Phantom Thieves in my own way. Alright, I'm going home for the day.
Goodbye. Good day.
Oh, Rancon, hello. What are you doing on this flower bed? I brought it in here in the hopes of doing some serious gardening.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so diligent. Harvesting vegetables. Once planted, the vegetable will be ready for harvesting in a few days. The number of days needed for a vegetable to grow depend on its species. Let me know if you'd like me to grow any vegetable. So what should we do today? You hear vegetables? That makes me happy. These vegetables grow nicely here. What do you think? Fully restore aspect of one ollie. Okay. Everything is hard to grow, but you know, this is a great reward. Moonlight carrot. We have to be careful not to damage the roots. I hope this grow up healthy. We have to be careful not to damage the roots. I hope this grow up healthy. The moonlight carrot is doing well. He should be ready to harvest on 11. Oh, it's fast. I'm looking forward to it. It's really fast to me.
My.
Let's hang out. Huh? At a time like this? Or is perhaps? Yeah, it's a secret. You made it sound really important. I suppose relaxation is pretty vital at a time like this. My apologies, I'm quite busy taking care of the planters. It takes some time for someone as clumsy as myself. It's good to take a break every so often. Do you want to hang out with Haru? Hang on with her.
Thank you.
Rancon, you're quite skilled. The soil here will be so healthy if you were here more often. Honestly, I'm surprised that my gardening can be used to or work as the Phantom Thief. This started as just a hobby, so it's amazing to see it's transformed into a more practical skill. Beyond this, I've actually begun raising plants of my own at home. Coffee beans. Are you starting a farm? You're so funny, Rancon. You don't actually need a farm for coffee beans. You just grow them in a garden, just like normal vegetables. So the plot I'm using at my father's villa is large enough to turn into a farm if I so desire. Anyway, I recently discovered the joy in the taste and aroma of coffee. I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depth of its flavor. To tell you the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before. Oh, pardon me, I was just thinking back on the past. Can I share with you again? As I mentioned before, I cannot bring myself to trust any of the employees at Okumura's Foods. For as long as I can remember, the company has been run by my father. Being liked by him was also very important. Some employees would even come to ingratiate themselves to me. But since his passing, things have gotten unruly. Most evidently, people have started trying to use my influence as majority shareholder to oust other employees. They say they come to me out of respect, but I know they really just want to use me. I heard so many rumors. The worst one are about Takakura-san, the new president. They say he was thrilled to hear my father pass. There may be truth to that though. He's been with the company for years but has only started being nice to me recently. He even offered to assist me with asset management. I think he has an ulterior motive though. It sounds suspicious. Yes, I can't help but wonder about him. He even went as far as to recommend that I sell my shares the other day. He said I could make a fortune. But I realized that if I did so, he would be able to strike the Okumura name completely. Takakura's son must be scheming to take the company for himself. At least, it's possible. This is a complex issue. Indeed it is. None of the advice I've gotten so far has been helpful either. Everyone's only speak out of their own self-interest.
Yes.
Thank you for today though. I feel a little better after talking about this with you. And don't worry, I'll make sure I keep myself motivated even through these difficult times. I can sense Haru trust in me.
All right.
I'm going to stay here a little while longer to check the drainage. I need to make sure these vegetables turn out as good as possible for the Phantom Thieves.
Goodbye.
See you later. Oh, sorry, I want to ask you something. It's not terribly important, but what vegetables do you tend to like most, Ren-kun? I might as well grow things that everyone's like eating. Jewel melon. I'm not sure I have seedling for that. It sounds a little too big for a planter too. But it might be worth growing. A melon just looks so gorgeous. Maybe I'll try growing some in my garden. Thanks for sharing your preference. I'll try my best to grow them. Hope you'll be able to keep helping me. Good night for now. Just need to wait the day of the announcement. I'll be taking care of the plan until then. Did you need something in the meantime, Ren-kun? Okay. I came to see you. The vegetable and the planters are doing well. I could show them to you if you like. Hang out with her. I gotta go take a walk now. You're busy with her. Let us know when you're ready to leave. Soil is quite a mysterious thing. Within its gentle care, even a tiny seed can awaken, spread its root, and grow up toward the sun. It's almost like a mother. Perhaps that aspect is what I found this place so comforting.
To be honest,
you know, I only started taking care of this planter because one of my teachers asked me to. I was hesitant at first, but I like it so much that I kept them long past the original request. I started missing my own fertilizer, adjusting soil ratios. Now I'll raise this plant in complete secret. But, Ren-kun, I'm worried what the school might do if they found out about this. It'll be okay, I promise. You're so dependable. In that case, we can be partnered in crime. Honestly, Ren-kun, I really enjoy the time we spent together. It's so different from how I feel when I'm around him. Oh, sorry. I mean my fiancé. That reminds me though, I want to ask your advice about him. This whole arrangement began when my father first introduced us, around the winter of my second year in high school. I was told we were just meeting his friend for dinner, but when he said that France was to be my fiancé, it was surprising, but I suppose I'd always been known I would someday be married off for political gain. Though I accepted, and that was the start of our relationship. But no relationship stuff happened, just to be clear. Anyway, I was never exactly fond of him to begin with, but now he has grown far worse. Recently he's been suggesting we go on an early honeymoon together to celebrate our coming marriage. I can't even stand to look at him though, let alone spend any actual prolonged time together. So, what can I say to decline this offer? I don't want to go with you. Right, I suppose it would be best to simply to be clear about it. As you know, my father passed away before he could fulfill his promise to rescind the marriage proposal. So any conversation about putting a halt to the marriage will have to come from me. To tell the truth, I already mentioned it to my fiancé. But he refused to listen to a single word I have to say. Apparently, he's even telling the employees at Okumura Foods about the contract he'd made with my father. How the company would have to pay extreme reparation if it got called off for any reason. I just don't know how to handle this. I can't postpone while I'm still in high school, but after that... Thinking about it now, it seems my father's death has turned out to be quite favorable for my fiancé. After all, he's now engaged in the majority shareholder of a massive company. I suppose in the end all he really cared about is his own personal gain. But that's not what a relationship is supposed to be built on. It should be something more. Some things like love so intense that just seeing the other person smack your chest tighten up.
I'm not so sure.
Have you ever experienced that? Not yet. I guess we're both in the same position then. But there's no spark like that with my fiancé. Spending time with him is almost like some kind of training.
Yes.
Still, any hardship I go through now will surely help the Phantom Thief eventually. I'll get through this. Change suffer from a follow-up attack with Joker attack does knock down the enemy.
Alright.
Oh, it's getting late. I should probably get back to my gardening. Well, I think I'll be staying here a little while longer.
Goodbye.
See you later. Sorry for the sudden call. You remember we'll talk about my fiance? He won't stop asking me to spend a weekend with him. My excuse was that my friend was calling me, so here I am, away from him. Smart response. I've never done anything like that before. My heart was doki doki. It's been getting more and more persistent. At this rate, I don't know how long I can play along. But hearing your voice calmed me down a bit. Thanks for listening to me. I'll let you go for now. See you later. So what will it be? Are you going to spend time with Haru? Hang out with her. Then it's the side. This particular restaurant is an expensive photo buffet. Hopefully the cafe will live up to that reputation. Do you remember how I mentioned before about my newfound interest in coffee? Well, I've decided to start studying the topic more serious by going out at a place like this. I've been keeping a secret from my fiancé though. You see, just a single cup of the dark ivory coffee here costs roughly 6,000 yen. It must be amazing.
Yes.
I've heard it is. Apparently the beans they use are exceedingly rare. At the very least, we should try it before passing judgment. Well, shall we order? I'll be paying for your cup as well. Of course. Cheers. What? Oh, I get it. You're thanking me for treating you, right? You're so funny, Rancun. Anyway, it's only natural that I pay you for today. In fact, you're here after all. I wonder how it will taste. Well, here we go. There's a faint bitterness beneath the strangely mellow flavor. This coffee is clearly distinct from what Sujiro served at LeBlanc. It has a distinctly fragrant aroma, paired with a mild flavor. This is undoubtedly delicious, yet I would barely consider it a coffee. Apparently it's brewed using beans gathered from elephant dung. I can't taste the elephant.
I'm sorry.
I apologize for not disclosing that to you earlier. I just thought you might find it hard to enjoy if you had known ahead of time. I was surprised to hear at first myself, but it was actually why I wanted to try it to begin with. Another rare type of coffee, Kopi Luwak, is gathered from the feces of a small cat called a civet. Interestingly enough, the flavor differs depending on what animal it was originally consumed by. Speaking of cat, do you think Mona-chan would be able to? Let's ask him. Perhaps it could become LeBlanc's new specialty drink. Oh, but we need Mona-chan for our operation, huh? We can't afford to make him eat beans all day. Coffee is so profound. Haru-chan.
Huh?
Takakura-san. What a strange place for us to meet. It's not often I see people your age at luxurious buffet. And who is this? Oh, he's a friend from school. Rankun, this is Takakura-san, the new president of Okumura Foods. By the way, it looks like we will be able to avoid litigation. We somehow settle on a decent terms. You don't need to worry. Oh, and about your shares. You should consider letting the company hold on to them for the time being. As you have enough on your plate already, given everything that's happened to you.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry to bring that up while you two are enjoying yourself here. That aside, how are things going with Sugimura-kun? You know, this day you need a reserve of wedding hall almost a year. You need to reserve a wedding hall almost a year in advance if you want to get a good one. Sometimes it worries me how laid back you are, Haru-chan. Right, we're in the process. Well, I should be heading back to the office now. Oh, but please, allow me to pay for your drinks. No, that's quite alright. And about the shares, I can't handle them for now. I'm going to protect that which my father left for me. I understand. Please do try to reconsider though. Well then, if you'll excuse me. That was a lie. There's no way I can handle the responsibilities I have to deal with right now. I mean, I'm just an experienced high schooler, but can't leave the company in Takakura's son's hand. Hey, what did you think of him? I'm not really sure. You're so honest, Rankun. But I agree. I really don't know whether or not I can trust him. Right now, the most prevalent rumors about Takakura's son is that he was pleased by my father's passing. I mean, he was certainly the person who stood to benefit the most from it. It's hard to deny that fact. But he says he's trying to rebuild our company image. I just can't tell if he really meant it. You know, sometimes I wonder what life would be like if I didn't have money. If I was normal. Don't get me wrong, the company is definitely important. But it's often nothing more than a source of stress. But you guys though, I feel like I actually belong. That's why I'm going to work extra hard to make sure my offers turn out great. I can sense a strong soul from Haru. Empress rank 4 self-talk. If negotiation amidst a group of shadow falls, you can try again.
Alright.
And for that Sugimura-san, that's my fiance. He's been really showering me with presents lately. One night he even left a bouquet of roses on my pillow. But he would have needed one of my servants to help him accomplish that, right? What a scary though. Scary thought. Even worse, Takakura's son has been hurrying us to get married after what happened to my father. He claims it's because of the profit the marriage will bring to the company. But there has to be more to the situation than just that.
Yes.
Anyway, I'll look a little deeper into Takakura's sons. Perhaps he truly was pleased by my father's death. Maybe I should start by asking the employees who are trying to desperately to win my favor. You haven't drank any more of your coffee, Rankun. Aren't you going to finish it?
Goodbye.
Oh, Rankun, sorry about that awkwardness today. You took the time out of your schedule to hang out with me, but we end up dealing with my own drama. Let's get coffee again sometime. I'll let you know if I find another nice spot. It won't always be that luxurious though. Lately, I felt so suffocated, I don't know who to trust anymore. But it's so reassuring to have someone like you. Someone who listens to me. I'm going to do whatever I can to look further into Takakura-san. I might come to you for help again if I find something. Well, see you later. Hang on with her. Let's get some coffee while we'll talk. Oh, I know. Why don't we try the Big Bang Burger for a change? Look into Takakura-san, but I didn't manage to find very much beyond those initial rumors. Several people I asked said that he often complained about my father, but just as many seems to say the exact opposite. One side has to be deceiving me, correct? I'm honestly suspicious at everyone at this point. Somebody's telling the truth.
Yes!
See, if there are two contradictory stories, one of them has to be right. I suppose I need to learn the truth of the matter myself.
To be honest,
Takakura-san has been pushing the marriage particularly hard lately. He said it will help provide fatal backup for myself and Okumura Foods, both in public and in private. He's even started asking Sugimura-san into important company meetings. We have a contract. Does this mean it's already too late? Marry him? My only option? So now that I think about it, that may be my best chance to help the employees my father left behind. There has to be another way. You're right, perhaps I shouldn't give up so easily. Either way, graduation is quickly approaching. I'll need to decide my course of action soon enough. You know, before you came along, I haven't considered not going through with this marriage. I believe I would simply marry the man my father has chosen and let the rest of my life pass me by. Wonder what would have happened if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have just resigned myself to the fate he had made for me? I don't think so. And good.
Thank you.
You always know how to make me feel better. Honestly though, things would have been far worse for me if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thief. Plus, I would have had anyone to talk like this. Is there anything I can do to return the favor? Please tell me. I want to help you as much as I can. Bumper crop. Increase the total vegetable yield for a single harvest.
All right.
Hope somebody can just look out at the sea with a nice cup of coffee and forget about all of this. And I hope you'll be there with me, Ren-kun. We can't forego the Alpines though, don't worry.
Now, shall we return home?
Hello, this is Ren-kun, right? I want to apologize for all the weird stuff I said earlier. You know how I talked about how things would have been if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves? When I start to imagine that again, this powerful fear comes floating back. Pinch yourself. Ah yes, I've read about that in a book. The idea is simply to pinch my cheeks very hard. Ow! Yes, that hurt, so this is all real then. And so I'm in debt to you once again. I have to work hard so I can repay you. Sorry if I worried you. Okay, see you.
Good day.
Let's hang out. I'm thinking of going to find some books to help me study coffee. Would you mind coming with me? Hang out with her. How about Jinbocho? It would be the perfect place to look. Well, let's get going. I see. So there are 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently, the light roast is the most acidic. It says here that the type of roast you want should differ depending on how you want to drink your coffee. Okay. Can you make some for me? I'd rather not. I don't think I could ever hold too much the instant tap of Sakura-san coffee.
To be honest,
You know, Okumura Foods didn't start out as a burger chain. Originally, it was nothing more than a small coffee run by my grandfather. That practically saw up close before I was old enough to appreciate the finer intricacies of coffee. But that's where the real origin of our family business lies. I had no idea. I didn't either. My father only first mentioned it to me a year or two ago. At any rate, after my grandfather passed, the company shut the coffee down due to its steady loss of revenue. He had never cared about turning a profit though. His only goal was to make people happy. He built a strong community around the cafe. He even gave out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. Then the day it closed, people lined up for blocks to give flowers. They really loved the place.
but
I wonder how many people would line up for Big Bang Burger if it suddenly went out of business. I know we need to do well to keep our employees paid, but I can't help but think we've lost something important. I mean, Takakura's-san seems to only be focused on profits. At this rate, we'll never lose our black image. Black? Like coffee?
huh?
Oh, I get it. You're so funny, Rancun. You were trying to cheer me up, weren't you? Thanks for that. Ugh. I think what I really need is to get stronger. I mean, I can act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside.
And
I have a plan though. Before I can really determine who I trust, I first need to know what it means to have others trust in me. So I'm going to get stronger. Strong enough for you and the others to rely on me.
Wait.
Person recovery. Change secure status elements inflicting upon party member.
Alright.
Ma, masingap ka dulu.
But how am I supposed to gain the trust of my employees? I'm not great at public speaking, and even just giving my opinions makes me a little nervous. Haru? Sugimura-san, what are you doing here? I was just heading home from a business engagement when I saw you from my car window. Do I know you from somewhere? You're one of those brats from before. This is a friend from the school. He's helping me look for some books today. Anyway, we should be getting back to our shopping. Please excuse us. Hold on, Haru. You think you can go on a date with another man when leave your fiancé in the dust? You are not my fiancé. Already said I'm not going to marry you. Oh yeah? And what about the contract I made with your father? Your father is no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into with your own free will. A contract could never hold the same weight. Are you sure about that? Think about the reparation clause. If you back out of the deal now, you will lose everything you own. Okumura Food, your estate, even so, And what about your employees? Are you really willing to put their jobs on the line for the sake of your selfishness? Besides, you marry exactly what Okumura Food needs right now. My father would have no trouble managing your share of sweeping away your company tarnished image. That reminds me. Did Takakura-san tell you about the wedding hall? He got us the Phoenix Wings at Wilton.
Huh?
What? He made a professional reservation for Tensei this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. Wait a minute! We'll have to look into our guest schedule as well. There'll be over 300 of them, you know. Takakura-san can handle Okumura foods in the meantime. Why don't you go stop by the gym or something, Haru? I mean, if you have time to mess around with this punk, you damn well have time to get a little thinner. I'm out of here. I'm sorry about that. That guy's horrible. You're not wrong about that. He has everything. Fame, intelligence, etiquette. The only thing he needs now is a wife he can control. And I guess I'm the perfect target. It's going to get Okumura food as well as my entire inheritance. And I'm totally powerless against him. Be strong, Haru. You're right, I can't afford to drag myself down with such a negativity. Thank you. Anyway, I hope I can share with you again some other time. For today though, I'm rather tired. Would it be okay if we parted here?
Goodbye.
Oh, I'm sorry for the sudden call again. The thing is, Sugimura's son reached out to me again after we saw him. I'd rather not talk to him, but I couldn't stand him using the company to threaten me, and even speaking badly of you. The negativity felt so painful. Too much to handle alone, and before I knew it, I was already calling you. You can talk to me anytime. Hearing that makes me so happy. Thank you. Even though I just promised myself I'd get stronger, I suppose I'm still just depending on you. But still, I can't help but worry about the contract. How frustrating. I can't just let them keep manipulating me like a puppet. I have to find some way I can change this. Talking to you helped me calm down. Thank you, really. We'll talk again soon, right? Damn it, Sugimura.
Good day. Huh?
I'm sorry, I was spacing out for a moment there. Would you like to check on the planters with me? I would appreciate the opportunity to speak with you. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, okay. Hang on.
Thank you.
That's good to hear. Thank you. The truth is... So, I booked a mini roster and a coffee meal the other day. I thought it would be fun making coffee myself. It's certainly not easy, but it's an immensely satisfying process. Sorry about that. Just got a little dizzy for a second there. Okay, doesn't matter what you choose, so... Don't overwork yourself. I'm fine, honestly. Let's see, next up is dirt for the planters. Oh. I'm sorry. I think I just need to rest a little. To be honest, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. Takakura-san has really been pushing up for us to start a new business venture soon. In particular, he's adamant about a chain of low-cost, intimate cafes. Some employees don't think it's a good idea though, so they want me to step in and put a stop to it. But I'm just a high schooler. There's no way I could predict the success or failure of this idea. In the end, I'm just not sure what to do. What do you want to do? Huh? That's a good question. The idea does sound nice. The smell of a fresh cup of coffee always brings a smile to my face. And it certainly would be nice to be able to give that experience to as many people as possible. But I don't think you can truly gain the same joy from the local chain Takakura-san is suggesting. You should tell him that.
Excuse me?
You really think he'll listen to a high schooler with no prior work experience? I see. I've been so afraid of him this whole time, but all I need to do is show him how I feel. I'll make him see what I'm really thinking and what's truly important to me. You can do it, Haru. I understand. By refusing to trust Takakura-san, I was also shutting myself off from any hope of having him trust me. But that's going to be different now. I'll do my best, Ren-kun. I can sense a strong assault from Haru. Soil improvement. Decrease the total amount of time it takes to cultivate vegetables.
Alright.
Oh!
And I just thought of the perfect way to do it. A magic item that will help me convey my true feeling to Takakura-san. It's going to take some time to prepare though, so it will have to be my secret for now. But I'll tell you next time, okay?
Now, shall we return home?
Hello, sorry, are you home yet? I want to thank you again. You helped me realize something important. Thank you so much for today. It's thanks to your support that I can keep pushing forward. I always have your back. Just hearing you say that gives me so much strength. You're always such an inspiration, Ren-kun. The rest is up to me. It's going to be a lot of trial and error. But I believe it'll be going well. And it'll make me very happy if you could help me through the process. I'll have to make sure everything is ready first though. Okay, I'll see you again at the rooftop. How are we doing today? Any plans to meet up? I'll be on the roof for a bit more. Let's meet now if anything comes up. Okay. Right away. Alright, I'll be waiting.
Good day.
Let's hang out. I've told a great deal both about Takakura-san and the company. Do you have some time to talk today?
Yes.
Thank you. You see?
Hey!
Ren-kun, do you remember the magic item I mentioned before? The things that will help me show Takakura-san how I really feel. It's right here. The soil? Correct.
To be honest,
You see, the soil here is a special mix. I made it with a few different kinds of fertilizers. It's very high quality. It's soft, it's warm, it has good drainage, and it's full of nutrients. This is the magic I need. I'm not very good at expressing myself with words. Just thinking about it made my heart race. But I've been pouring my heart and soul into this soil for months now. It knows exactly how I feel. That's why I'm going to use it to grow my coffee plants. And once they're ready, I'm going to make coffee with the beans. It shouldn't be much longer now. Honestly, just raising those plants has taken considerable effort. I check on them every day, giving them water, put them in the sun. But all of that love and care has found its way into the beans themselves. Combining that with the nurturing warmth of the soil should give me the perfect way to convey how I feel. I wonder what Takakura-san will think when he tries it. He's going to love it. I hope you're right. I'm not practically confident in the flavor though. After all, this is my first attempt. By the way, I thought about it some more and I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to Takakura-san's idea. If that's what management decides to do, I won't get in their way. At the same time, I can support them if their main goal is to deceive. What I mean is, people don't think of Okumura foods very highly right now. So I'm afraid management is trying to use their new chain to sneak under the radar rather than their build or image. Of course, I understand how hard it is to rid yourself of a negative label. If they want to fool people with a low quality product instead of regaining their trust, I will probably oppose them. You're amazing, Haru. Well, naturally, I'm a heroine of justice after all. Just kidding. You know, Ren-kun, it's so reassuring having you here. It's because of you that I was able to cultivate this soil. And because of you that I have the courage to tell Takakura-san how I feel. Speaking of which, do you think you could be there when I do it? As long as you're with me, I won't be afraid to say what I'm thinking. Endure. Chance to withstand an otherwise fatal attack with 1 HP remaining.
Alright.
Now then, I need to take some of the soil home to my coffee plants. Could you carry it back for me?
Goodbye.
Hello, thank you for giving a hand today. I'm already tasting the soil I brought home today. I can tell my coffee plants are happy. I want some too. Come to think of it, I remember seeing some plants in LeBlanc too. Are you taking good care of them? Make sure you give them lots of love, okay? All that's left is for me to muster out the courage and express my own opinion. I'll contact Takakura-san, and I'll make sure it works with your schedule. I hope my magic item will work on Takakura-san. I'm going to do everything I can, so I hope you'll see it through with me. Okay, bye. Let's hang out. At a time like this? Okay. I managed to secure an appointment to meet up with Takakura-san. If it's just too much trouble, I'd like you to join us. Do you have time today? Hang out with her.
Thank you.
I'm sure I'll be able to express myself if you're there with me. Well, I'll contact Takakura-san now. So you like me to try this?
Yes.
Please, if only a taste. This wasn't made with particularly expensive beans, nor what is brewed by any sort of coffee expert. This flavor. Interesting. Anyway, what is it you want to discuss with me? Does it concern the company? My apologies for bothering you at such a busy time. It's not a problem. The truth is, after my father passing, I couldn't bring myself to trust anyone at Okumura Foods. You see, that includes you, Takakura-san. That's quite cruel.
I'm sorry.
My apologies. Now then, what I want to discuss is... Doesn't matter what you choose. I'm here for you, Haru. Right, I'll be okay. Takakura-san, what do you think of that coffee? I grew the beans in my own garden and even handled the preparation. What? I honestly don't believe it's a particularly good cup of coffee, but I put my heart into making it. That's why I asked you here today, Takakura-san. I'm not suggesting we need to put this level of effort into the Okumura Foods coffee chain. And I'm not suggesting we should put a halt to the plan either. However, I won't let my company serve low quality food for our customer. You know, this is very similar to the coffee your grandfather used to make.
Excuse me?
What? I used to be a regular at his cafe. That's actually how I ended up joining the company to begin with. To be honest, I was strongly opposed to closing the cafe, but I didn't have the power to make that decision at the time. I was planning on naming the new chains after his shop to make up for that though. I'm going to create a business that is loved by customers and employees alike, just as his cafe was. A place where people can come to drink in the subtle joys of life. Is that so? Haru-chan, I believe you have every right to distrust us. After all, things would have turned out differently if someone had chosen to stand up to your father. Be that as it may, I can truly sense the passion you put into this coffee. It seems you really are like your grandfather.
No.
Hey, I'm sorry for being so rude. I must apologize as well for encouraging you to abandon your shares. I thought that would be a burden to you. But I was clearly wrong. Haru-chan, if you like, why don't you take part in our next company meeting? Me? The truth is, the rumors of my being pleased at your father's death were troubling, to say the least. I understand that everyone's agreed with the vision I have for this company, but I've spent great effort struggling against our board of directors to push Okumura Foods back on the right path. What I need is to communicate that struggle as clearly as possible, just as you did with his coffee. You think you could assist me in completing that? I want to rebuild this company from the ground up. Well, give it all you got, Haru.
Yes. Yes.
I would be glad to join you. Excellence, your grandfather will be proud, as would your father. By the way, the coffee was superb.
You have my thanks.
Thank you very much. And it seemed I made yet another misunderstanding. I was under the impression that you were quite thrilled about the arrangement with Sugimura-kun. That is why I was so insistent on hurrying the marriage. I want you to have all the support you needed. But it appears as though you prefer the young man next to you instead. Be honest, Haru-chan. What are your thoughts on Sugimura-kun? I think he's an intelligent man, but I have no interest in him. I have no interest in being his wife either. I would prefer to walk my own path, one in which the only person in control of my action is me, not my father, and not Sugimura's son. I understand, you've grown so quickly, Haru-chan. I didn't realize you become such a strong, kind, mature woman. I apologize for not coming to see that sooner. But what about the contract Sugimura's son made with my father? He said the reparation will be immense if I refuse the marriage. I haven't heard a thing about this contract. Have you seen the document?
Excuse me?
Well, now that have you mentioned it, no I haven't. And neither your father nor our lawyer mentioned it to me. It seemed he was lying and may have had the help of practical people within the company. You see, those who don't agree with vision broke him into meeting with the hope that he would eventually take over. However, we don't need a politician in our midst, particularly considering the humble roots of our corporation. As for the marriage cancellation, I'll handle it. It may take some time, but it will be done. I promise.
You have my thanks.
Takakura-san enjoyed the rest of his coffee before heading home. It was a huge success. I was able to tell Takakura-san how I feel, and he actually understood. Not only about the company, but about Sugimura-san as well. I was so afraid, but now that it's over, I think it was honestly pretty simple. I only made it to the point because you were with me though.
Yeah.
You did amazing. You did too, you know. Anyway, I only started trusting people again because you were by my side helping me. So I want to return the favor. Please confide in me if you ever need help. I'll be there for you. Attack. Chance to shield Joker from an otherwise fatal attack.
Alright.
Oh, that reminds me. Takakura-san said something a little strange, didn't he? That I like you. Goodness, why would he say that? Okay, this is also another point where we decide whether to make Haru our friend or girlfriends. We're going to do friend route and then romance route later, so yeah. What do you think? You saw us as a good friend.
course.
Oh, okay. You're probably right. I mean, that's all we are, so... Anyway, I should go study. I have entrance exams coming up, so I don't really have time to be sitting around here. Thank you for today. Sorry for the sudden call. There's something I really wanted to tell you. After we met, Takakura-san told me my grandfather blended recipe. I'm brewing some in my room right now and it smells amazing. If only you could smell it too. You sound so happy. Yes, and it's all thanks to you. I never have found the courage to do any of this if I was alone. I just have given up without trying, and never find out how Takakura-san was feeling about any of this. So, I hope you indulge a small gift for fighting at my side through it all. Okay, good night.
Good day.
Let's hang out. So I went over to the company the other day and I have some news. Hang out with her.
Yeah.
I'd like to drink a nice cup of Boss coffee. Could we head to LeBlanc?
This has such profoundly bold flavor.
I heard you've been getting into the roasting scene, little lady.
Yes, I often have the urge to drink a fresh cup of your coffee.
That near brings a tear to my eye. Well, I'm heading home now. Close up shop for me, will you?
I was finally able to convey my feelings during the company meeting. Not just about the new chain, but about the future of the company, and even about Father. I think my presence angered some people at first, but in the end, they all listened to my thoughts.
You've done great, Haru.
All that nervousness was exhausting. I've had diplomatic dealings with VIPs before, but I've never once spoken my true feelings. That aside, after talking with management, I've decided to let them handle Okumura Foods. It's simply not something I would have been able to supervise on my own. And after their sincere acceptance of the public's criticism, I felt it was okay to trust them. As for my future goals, I'm interested in opening a small private cafe. Everything will be homegrown, from the coffee to the salad. I want to set my own standards. It'll be a shop that people love, like grandfather's. And like this place. What do you think?
This won't be easy.
Yes, I'm aware. It sounds like a pretty boring dream now that I put it into words, doesn't it? But I won't be able to accomplish anything if I'm afraid of failure. Truth be told, I don't plan on opening the shop immediately after I graduate. I'll need to study and improve my knowledge beforehand. After all, right now it's only a hobby. Perhaps I should apprentice here at LeBlanc in the meantime.
It's hard work, you know.
I take it that sentiment comes from personal experience? Either way, I think this dream of mine will be no easy feat. But I somehow managed to tackle my childhood dream of becoming a heroine of justice. If I act with resolve and believe in my actions, I know I'll be able to achieve anything. I'm so glad I met you. At first, it was nice having someone that understands me. But now, it's much more. There may be times where people resent me for it. But as long as you're here, I'll be okay.
You'll be okay.
You know, I'd like to return the favor. If you ever find yourself in trouble, I'll be there for you. Feel free to rely on me from now on. I have the strength to help you. I can sense it.
am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Empress, granting thee infinite power.
Doom, doom. Second Awakening, a transformed persona into mythological trickster.
Alright.
Cannot feel smarter harlot. Scary looking.
I feel as though
No, it's not.
I've been reborn. This is my new power.
Alright.
Arch persona My Lady has transformed into Astarte.
When I open my cafe, I'll let you be my first customer.
I'll bring you a present.
I can't wait! My, look at the time! We've been speaking for quite a while. I should be going now. Take care.
Takura-san said something a little strange, didn't he? That I like you. Goodness, why would he say that? Okay, now romance part. What do you think? I like you too, Haru.
Huh?
Do you really mean that? I see, so it wasn't just me. You know, at first I thought I was asking you for help because of the Phantom Thief. But I think really it was so I could spend time with you. Oh, I guess I'm already getting better at saying what I think. For some reason, just looking at you gives me butterflies. Turning back. Maybe we should go somewhere a little more private. Some of the mates are still around here. But we definitely can't go to my room. Who knows what they would say about that? Ran-kun? I'm so full of emotion. I doubt I could even drink coffee right now. We're gonna spend time alone together. Am I already connected? Well, how are you? I wanted to hear your voice. Oh, you're so unfair. I was thinking the same thing though. I wish you were here with me. I'm the one who called, and yet I suddenly feel so nervous. I just couldn't control myself and I blurted out everything that was on my mind. I hope we can see each other again soon. It'd be nice to not to have to rush. Okay, bye. That's a great deal I like to tell you.
Thank you.
Can we talk at your place? That's not how I meant it. I just want to have some of Boss coffee. You're okay with spending time there, right?
This has such profoundly bold flavor.
Rose is a little far away now.
I heard you've been getting into the roasting scene, little lady.
Yes, I often have the urge to drink a fresh cup of your coffee.
That near brings a tear to my eye. You're heading up to this guy's room, right? Hey, go on and take it upstairs.
Thank you. I will. I was finally able to convey my feelings during the company meeting. Not just about the new chain, but about the future of the company, and even about Father. I think my presence angered some people at first, but in the end, they all listened to my thoughts.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
I was quite nervous. I've had diplomatic dealings with VIPs before, but I've never once spoken my true feelings. That aside, after talking with management, I've decided to let them handle Okumura Foods. It's simply not something I would have been able to supervise on my own. And after their sincere acceptance of the public's criticism, I felt it was okay to trust them. As for my future goals, I'm interested in opening a small private cafe. Everything will be homegrown, from the coffee to the salad. I want to set my own standards. It'll be a shop that people love, like grandfather's, and like this place. What do you think?
I'm sure you'll succeed.
It's a pretty boring dream, huh? But when you say that, I feel like it will actually happen. Truth be told, I don't plan on opening the shop immediately after I graduate. I'll need to study and improve my knowledge beforehand. After all, right now it's only a hobby. Perhaps I should apprentice here at Leblanc in the meantime.
If you want.
The coffee I had after spending the night crying. Its warmth permeated through my body. I hope to open a store where others can feel that warmth. Either way, I think this dream of mine will be no easy feat. But I somehow managed to tackle my childhood dream of becoming a heroine of justice. If I act with resolve and believe in my actions, I know I'll be able to achieve anything. Honestly, just thinking about my life without you sends chills down my spine. I would have been married to a man I don't respect, and lived a horrible life. I'm glad I can be with you instead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I meant I'm, glad to be your teammate.
Just my teammate?
As long as you're by my side, it feels like everything's going to be okay. And if you're ever in trouble, I will be there for you. After all, you were there for me when I needed it. I can help you now. I have the strength to do so. I can sense it.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath.
Blood oath.
Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Empress, granting thee infinite power.
Second awakening. Transform persona into mythological trickster.
Alright. Alright.
Mother harlot.
I feel as though I've been reborn. This is my new power.
Yes, a pink skull.
Alright.
A lady has transformed into Astarte.
I feel wide awake after that coffee. So, today, I'd like to be with you a little longer.
Spend some time alone with Haru. It's getting late. I should probably take her to the train station. Let's go somewhere fun with Haru. Oh, where are you going? I'd like to go somewhere number of people visit. Kaneko Street, looking at all the store there, sound nice.
Hey!
Things are very lively here. I wonder if people are drowned by the fact that this place is the forefront at fashion. Fashion, food, and wellness. Let's try walking around. We may find something interesting. Chippy pancakes and parfait, everything was so delicious. I was actually hesitant to eat any of them because of how good they were. And then there were the smiles of other customers. Just seeing that made me happy. You were smiling too.
Huh?
Didn't notice. Anyway, being able to make customers smile is lovely. Those who work want to see people enjoying their work, while others pay to gain happiness. Those desires are just part of being human. Coming here today has helped me realize that. Thank you so much for inviting me. One more shop I'm curious about. Is it okay if we go there as well? That's a wonderful feeling being able to eat delicious food. Let's go somewhere fun. Ready down Harajuku. It's like Ogi Kubo. Kubo ramen is famous as a form.
Shall we go? Superb!
What a line! Could this be their marketing strategy? I know I always want to join lines when I see them. That smells good. Stimulating your customer appetite is a wise strategy too. I ate the whole bowl. The flavor was so uplifting. And my bowl isn't this only empty one. It was pleasant watching you eat. I may have been slurping a little loudly though. Was it unladylike of me? Eat however you want.
You're correct.
That might be better. Taking large bites is part of the pleasure of food, right? Maybe because I'm full, but I'm feeling emotionally satisfied as well. Thank you for bringing me here. There's still a line outside, so shall we get going? I don't want to make other people wait. Is that part of their strategy as well? Ramen subs are such complete entities.
Now, shall we return home?
Akihabara. Electronics store. I look forward to seeing what kind of things they have there.
Shall we go?
This place is lively. I feel like just talking to the employees will help me learn about the electronics here. I've been very curious about those things lately. Well, let's go look around. The refrigerator suck. I suppose having it tell you when food is going bad is useful. I was surprised at how cheap the coffee maker were as well, given all of their include function. Electronic are incredibles.
Well...
Yes, they are very impressive. I actually kind of want that talking refrigerator. By the way, I noticed a gardening corner in here as well. I think I might want to take a look. What floor do we go for that? This place is so big, I feel like I might get lost. All this walking was making me quite tired, so will we go home? Ginza. There's a fancy sushi restaurant there. Wanna go? Let's go. Oh, that place in Ginza? I love the sushi there. Alright, let's over there. Doesn't it just melt in your mouth? I've heard they have a special preparation method here. Looks kind of masterpiece. It's nearly life-changing, although that may be going a bit too far. You come here often?
Yes.
Occasionally, but I'm usually in a private room. This is my first time at the counter. Watching the chef prepare the food right in front of you is like seeing art in motion. What should we have next? There is much debate on what to order when at a sushi restaurant. Actually, ordering what we like is nice, but why don't we leave it to the chef to decide today? Your appetizer is impressive. I quite enjoy watching you eat. The sushi was no more delicious than usual, but this time felt more fulfilling for some reason. Perhaps who you dine with is more important than what food you're actually consuming.
Hey!
Renkun, can we come here again sometime?
Thank you!
Yukihima, huh? There's a Monjayaki shop there. Wanna go? Let's go. Monjayaki? I don't think I've ever had it. I wonder what it tastes like, so let's go find out.
My, this is...
There's a grill on the table? Are you supposed to cook the food yourself at this restaurant? I'm not sure I'll be able to cook it properly. I've never eaten monjayaki before. Renkun, won't you teach me? We'll try it together.
You're right!
This is an important learning experience after all. Oh, there are instructions here. Okay, let's start with the basic of making monjayaki. It seems underdone in this picture. Is that really how it's supposed to be eaten? Let's say you use the spatula to pick it up, then eat directly from the spatula? This is amazing. I'm quite curious about the taste too. Well, we should order. This is delicious. I think you can enjoy making it in addition to eating it. Bunjayaki is a splendid food. However, it's a little hard to judge when it's ready. Sorry I burned out last few attempts. I suppose I just need to train harder. Can you still eat more, Ankun? Today is the restaurant anniversary, so they give me a commemorative presents. Do you think you can use it to cook? Giant spatula.
Next time then.
Seaside Park. Oh, Daiba, Seaside Park, huh? There's a Ferris wheel there. Wanna go? Let's go. I might get a little embarrassed alone on the Ferris wheel with you. Not that I mind.
Shall we go?
Let's go.
Wow!
Look how tiny everything is down there. You can't see the far into the distance. It's gorgeous. Oh, I can even see some people walking. So that's what we look like from way up here. Always long to go on a Ferris wheels like this. Just a normal date. I don't care for parties or luxurious cruise ship. I only want to ride a Ferris wheel with the person I love. This your first time?
Yes!
That is. You are the first person I've come to love. I even enjoy just staring into your eyes like this. When I'm with you, I can't help but find more things I like. Love you, Ankun. I don't think I'll ever enjoy having to part ways. Okay, let's get to my room again. That sounds good. Being in this cozy attic is quite calming. I wonder if it's because my house is so big. Do you have any favorite things about this room? Hot bath.
You're right!
I know, just what you mean. My futon is the best as well. No matter what happens, I can always wrap myself in my soft futon and forget all about it. I'm happy to see we have similar tastes. Oh, I'm sorry, am I speaking too much? You know how I've always wanted to ask you all sort of different questions. It's because I've known you for less time than everyone else. I'm sorry if you find that notion offensive, but I want to know you better than anybody in the whole world.
Just a little while longer.
Let's tend to the garden. Then it's the site. I'll protect you if anybody comes. Haru seems to be having fun. I think she feels a sense of accomplishment when she gardens.
Now, shall we return home? You're safe. Oh, thank goodness.
Come with me.
Right. Considering everything that has happened to the city, I wonder if the citizenry is okay. Although, it seemed like we were the only ones able to see it. You know, the moment I disappeared, I honestly thought I was about to die. But part of me wasn't afraid. I knew that was all I could do, and looked forward to apologizing to Father face to face. Honestly, I thought I had changed, but I realize now that I still have no control over my life. It makes me sick.
You have to keep fighting.
I'm sorry. I know you don't want to deal with my whining. You're going to try and defeat that thing again, aren't you? Don't push yourself to get me to come along. You can always leave me here if I'll slow you down.
I'm not pushing myself.
Joker! You're the reason why I'm not alone right now. It's all thanks to you. I'm sorry. I almost lost my way again. Even if there are times where I think there's nothing I can do, I'll never stop fighting for you or our team. I won't give up anymore. Just as I betrayed my distorted father before, I will betray my boring former self now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joker. Before I met you, I had great admiration for the Phantom Thieves of Justice. And it's turned out you were exactly the person I always imagined you would be. This is the second time you've rescued me. I've secretly longed for a situation like this.
Time's over.
We haven't lost yet.
Yes. We have the amount of pedestrian traffic here is well within our threshold. This would make a fine location for new stores.
Yes.
I agree. The recent citizens community is more interested in high quality ingredient and a modern store design. Perhaps the location should focus more on organic produce and a simple but elegant interior.
My.
Oh, Ren-kun, I didn't expect to run into you here. What are you up to? I'm helping out my father today. We're here to inspect a potential site for a new company store. Is this a friend of yours? Yes. He's been a wonderful friend to me. He's an underclassman in my school. Oh, to think you have a male friend, Haru. Are you truly just friend?
Wait!
Jeez, father, don't jump to conclusion like that. Calm down, Haru. I was merely teasing. But still, for such a man to appear in your life, make sure you tell me right away. Understand? Oh, father, is that jealousy I'm detecting? Haru and father are enjoying each other's company. It seems that this reality is the one that Haru waits for. It's been quite some time since I last saw Haru like this. You must truly be a wonderful friend for her. Please, keep being good to her as you have been. After all, my daughter's happiness is my own happiness. Father? Oh, would you care to do something together, Ren-kun? Have a bit of free time so we could grab a coffee or something. He's a great father, isn't he?
Thank you.
Yes, he is. Thank you. Although he can be a bit overprotective at times, but he's honest and caring. He really is my ideal father. Does your dream come true? My dream? Oh no, I won't call my life anything so drastic. After all, I've been so busy lately that I can barely handle what's on my plate. So... Wait, I know you'll get through this. Oh, okay. What happens can be found through profit gained by crossing the hearts of others.
Excuse me?
What? That just now. That was... What's the matter, Haru? Nothing, fathers. Nothing, really. You must be getting exhausted after all this surveying. Why don't we take a break somewhere? I apologize for cutting this short. I do hope we have the chance to speak more in the future. Until next time. It seems all I can do now is wait. I guess I should head home. Ren-kun, what brings you here today? I came to see you.
May I speak with you for a moment, please?
There's something I need to tell you. Is that okay?
Hey, hey.
Hang on with her. Then could we go to my place for today? I just treat you to some delicious black tea. Just wait a moment while I get changed.
I'm sorry.
Sorry to call you over out of the blue like this. Please, feel free to make yourself at home. Your room is beautiful. There's nothing all that unusual in here. No need to look around like that. I need to speak with you about this situation, or rather, because of it. I feel like I owe you an apology, Rancun.
I'm sorry.
I was just so useless. What this all about? I'm so ashamed. Dr. Maruki created me a saccharine perfect new reality, and I accept it without a second pause. It was only because of you that I was able to find my own path. You were the one who gave me a future, and what I did do with it, I'm so pathetic. It's not your fault.
No.
You're so kind, Rancun, but I'm afraid it doesn't feel like enough this time. I want to stand at your side through this, and I want to do it with pride. In truth, I did wish that my father was still alive. I want us to rebuild the company together. No, more than that, I want to save my father. But that's just not possible. No matter how important he was to me, he's gone now, and I cannot bring him back. Surely if I could just rewind the past for my own benefit, it would be terribly selfish. What about your happiness?
Yes.
Just because it makes me happy doesn't mean make it right. Because what about next time? When I fail again or something goes wrong, do I simply get to erase that too? Knowing my father is gone, it's sad and it hurts, but that pain is precisely what gave me strength and resolve. All of us went through so much together. I don't want to lose our struggles or the closeness we won through time. So I need you to understand that I am determined to see this through. I won't run away anymore. I refuse Dr. Maruki's gift to us. I chose our reality, the one I defined to my own hardship, mistake, and tears. Is this my power? I see, so I can still fight harder.
Alright.
Her persona Astartes transform into Lucy. I'm sorry I kept you for so long. That's all I want you to hear. From now on, I'll fight even harder to make up for all the trouble I've caused you. You already fight hard.
Yes.
Thank you. Hearing you say that makes me feel like I can do anything. I will grow even stronger. I have to keep pressing forward. For father's sake too.